Hey guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about SonarQube.
But before we begin, let me inform you few things about us. DevOps School is one of the leading platforms which offers DevOps, cloud and containers technology training and certification programs for freshers and established professionals who wish to update and consolidate their skills in the dynamic IT scenario. We ensure that the training solutions are delivered by highly experienced domain experts with practical working experience in various verticals. Check out the dates and enroll with us for our upcoming batches. For more info, link and contact details are mentioned in the description below.
So the first question which probably we will have in our mind, like what is SonarQube? That's the first question. I will not complicate too much, give you too much of theoretical jargons and all. But when I see the SonarQube, I see SonarQube is a quality management tool. Okay. Now, then you will ask me, Rajesh, what quality you're talking about? What quality you're talking about? So here, before me talking about the quality, I will talk about tool, definition of tool. So what basically any tools, for the sake of you must be using hundreds of tools over the period of time and all. So every time when we use the tool, we have three advantages of it: saving cost, okay, saving save time, that's important, and improve work quality. That's the that's the use of it, every tools. So in this case also we are using SonarQube and we are trying to save cost, save time and improve work quality. In what context we'll discuss in some time. Now let's talk about the quality. What quality I'm talking about, because quality is a very broad word actually. So what quality I'm talking about? So typically when you talk about the SonarQube, basically we all are talking about the code quality and then test quality. Correct? How is this code quality you have? How do we manage it? How do we get this quality of the code? And how do we manage the quality of tests and matrices and stuff like that? So primarily, when we are talking about the SonarQube, we are talking about the code quality and test quality. So here, let me tell you here, SonarQube is a quality management tool. I'm not saying SonarQube will give you that SonarQube tool itself will give you the code quality report or test quality. No, I'm saying SonarQube will manage that quality, manage the quality from the code and from the testing process. That is what I am saying. Okay. So now you will ask me, Rajesh, okay, fine. I understand that SonarQube is a platform where you can have a code quality and test quality. That means you can manage the test quality and code quality. But the question is, how do we get the code quality and how do we get a test quality? Correct? Are you having this question? Correct now?
Yes.
So basically, code quality we can get in many ways. One is like a peer code review. This you know better than me, I guess, because we all work in a software company, and then every time in every projects our peers do the code review of each other, and that is how we define the code quality. But that's not going to work out. That's not going to work out because human dependency beyond certain level, it will will bring the project to the failure stage. So how do we do that? So we need to do automated code review. Now, when I say automated code review, that means in industry we say static code analysis. I think you might have heard about this keyword SCA, static code analysis. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So here, coming to the points, what is SonarQube? It manages the quality. What quality? It manages the code quality and test quality. But the code quality comes from where? So code quality comes from the static code analysis process. So now we are changing that little bit of topic from the SonarQube to SCA process. Correct? All of you? I mean, correct, Venki?
Yes.
Yeah. So now next question I'm having in my mind. Okay, fine. Static code analysis process. What exactly is SCA? So I'll not complicate with too much of big word jargons and all. Simple thing. In a static code analysis process, what happens? Code review the quality of the code. Yes, quality of the code. See here, I'm saying code itself review the code actually. So is this the right statement? Is it the simple statement?
I got confused. Code review the quality of the code.
Correct. That's called SCA. That's static code analysis. For example, I'll put it in a simple context. You have a 20 Java files. Okay. Now you ask me, hey Rajesh, can you do one thing? Can you review the code? That's called peer code review. But I will say I'm having my own work and I cannot do that. Then I will suggest you, hey, why don't you go for the SCA tools? SCA tools means the tools which has a code. Using that code itself, you can review the code. Instead of human is reviewing your code is reviewing your code. Are you understanding?
Yeah, got it.
Yes. So here, tools, we call it SCA tools, review the quality of code. This SCA tools is nothing but codes actually. Okay, this codes review the quality of code. Now next thing, this code, the one which review the code, can I call it rules? Can I call it rules?
Yeah, define the rules.
Yes. So rules review the quality of the code. Okay, so basically SCA tool, the one which I'm saying here, SCA tool, we have a rules which is nothing but the code, and the code itself review the code, and then once the review is done, you get the reports. So as SonarQube is not doing the code review, static code analysis tool is doing the code review. SCA tools is doing the code review. Now you will ask me, Rajesh, okay, which are the tools which we have for this? So I think for this answer these questions will go to the Google, and I think we should trust this Wikipedia. And here we have all the SCA tools, more than 50 SCA tools for the different programming languages. You have more than 50 tools. So these tools, again I'm saying, these tools has rules. This rules is nothing but a code, and this code you run on your code to get the quality review. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
So now please understand, just remember only one keyword from here, from this discussion, and that's called rules. Okay, rules review the quality of the code. What is the rules? Now you know that. Now guys, here if you see that so many programming languages are there. Primarily let's discuss about the Java. See here, check style, Eclipse, find bugs, different, so many tools are there. For any projects it can be hundreds of tools. Okay, so now let's understand the one problem. Okay, so here, coming back to the context, SonarQube is a managing the quality. Which quality? Code quality. Code quality comes from where? Static code analysis tools actually. And static code analysis tools has what? Rules. Rules is nothing but a rules review the quality of the code. So this is that. Now you will ask me, Rajesh, what is the test quality? So test quality, I am keeping on hold actually for some time, because if I add too much of discussions, we will have a little bit of different directions altogether. Okay, so test quality, I'll come back once I complete the code quality. Okay, so just give you the perspective here. Where is so now next question you will ask, where in SDLC SonarQube fits? Okay, SonarQube fits. So basically here, typically what we do, understand this, we do the planning. After that, what we do, the coding. After that, we analyze the code. Right? There are many spelling mistakes you might find. Please.
No, that's fine. It's fine. We understand.
Please ignore it. Yeah. So analyze. After that, what we do? We do the build. After that, what we do? We do the packaging. After that, what we do? We archive the product. After that, what we do? We deploy to QA. After that, what we do? We run the acceptance testing. And after that, what we do? We run a CC. And then after that, we so CC done. CC means code coverage. And here if all passed, simple logic. If all passed, release. If one failed, then what? Repeat. Simple. Correct now?
Yes,
If
yes,
one
you're
failed,
going.
if one failed, then it's a repeat. Correct? So this is the stuff. Now the question was, what is the tools we are using and where the SonarQube is fitting into this whole system. So basically for the planning, typically if I say one tool, probably we are talking about the Jira. For coding, storing the code, we use the Git. Everyone nowadays we are using code, but code analysis we are using SonarQube. This is where the SonarQube is coming into the picture. Okay, now for the build we are using Maven. I'm just naming one of the tools, not everything. Maybe exe and stuff like that. Archiving maybe Nexus, Artifactory or stuff like that. Deployment maybe Ansible and stuff like that. Maybe Selenium for the acceptance testing, and code coverage Jacopo. Now what is a Jacopo? Is a code coverage tool.
Java
What is
code,
the, yeah, code coverage tool. Now what is a code coverage? Code coverage will test your testing process. Please hear me out clearly. Code coverage process will test your testing process, but that process has to be stored somewhere. That manage the quality has to be managed somewhere. This is where you can store. You can use also SonarQube. Two places you can use SonarQube for time being at a high level. That means you can store the code quality from the here, and you can also store the test quality, which is done through the code coverage. Again, there are so many code coverage tools like ncover, Jacopo, Kobuchura, Coverity, and hell lot of it. Every programming language, at least two code coverage tools we have. So those reports of testing the testing, understand that I'm saying testing the testing, reports of testing is stored in a SonarQube. That's what I said, managing the quality of the test also, but not, I'm not complicating on the flow right now. We will come back on this part, but today now we'll focus on the code quality. Is that okay?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
to go.
So now next question is, okay, fine. So I understand that what is a SonarQube. Okay. So the question was again, so how this will save cost? So this is, you can take this as a like a SonarQube advantage. So here, understand that if something is dependent on human and something which is done automatically, you know that which will save a cost. Again, something which is dependent on human and something which is done automatically, you know how it will save time. And again, if you get a code quality reports in 5 minutes compared to 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and 4 days, of course, the saved time you can improve the quality of the code also. Correct? It will, because this will give you the quality of the code itself, so improve the work quality. So yes, that way you can take this as an advantage. SonarQube will help you to save cost, save time, improve work quality. Why? Because you are trying to do the analysis of your source code and manage the quality of the source code and stuff like that. Okay, so now what is SonarQube? It's a quality management tool. But here, you know what? This is from the company called Sonar Source. This is the company who has developed this particular product. Now we'll see that you will ask me, what are the types of release we have? So we have a multiple types of release. We have a community release, okay, the one which I'm using today. We have a development release also, developers release also, okay, and then we have a data center release also. You can say enterprise or something, okay. Now you will ask me, Rajesh, what are the difference between the community, developers, and enterprise? So we will come back to that. Difference between the community, developer, and enterprises. We'll come back to that. But these are the three different types of release we have. This is a free, this is a paid, and the developers also is a paid. We'll differentiate between these three a little bit later once we get comfortable with this whole stuff. Okay. So that's a thing. Now you will ask me, Rajesh, okay, what are the versions which we have for this? So I have started using Sonar from the 3x, I guess, if I remember correctly. Right now it's a 7x and
No,
plus 8x also you have currently, if I'm not wrong. So I need to check the latest
no,
version also.
right now it's a 9.4 version released in 4th of April.
You saw that, yeah. So here these are the versions, which is, you know, one more thing, these versions you see that has a these releases has come in a 2 years only. So earlier they were used to do the once in a year release, but now they are very aggressive adding the features, you know. So these are the evolutions.
Yeah.
Now,
Can I add a little bit, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, is due to some because SonarQube is not accepting the third-party plugins, because the code analysis and the pull request analysis and like the branch analysis and like merge request and everything is going to analyze the code. The SonarQube is not trust third party these all plugins. That's why they are implementing like within 4 months everything. Instead of using the plugin, they are updating their versions to get everything in their DevOps platform inside. So the
yes.
from 8 to 9.4 there is a plenty changes I've gone through. So thanks for adding. So you can go ahead, please.
Yeah.
I will explain where is some missing we are getting the issues.
Yeah. So yeah, one more thing here. So that let's say if you want to build any plugins, that means if you want to add any features actually to SonarQube, so you can very well add it. That's not a problem. And you can upload also. So there's one website I must share with you. That's called Sonar Plugins itself. That's a website. Okay. So here anyone can contribute. Let me go to that place. Here it is. So Sonar Plugins. So here all the plugins which has been developed by for SonarQube, you can find it. Some of this free, some of the paid software. So now you see that I remember that few months back I was having, let's say, 140 around plugins. Now they have a 157 plugins. So here, if you think, okay, you want to contribute and all, you can do it very well. So you can reach out to them, and then you can make your plugins also listed here. GitHub also, there are so many open source plugins you'll get it. Okay.
Is it third party or like is it developed by SonarQube?
It's a SonarQube. You see that it's a SonarQube TM. Means like it's a
Okay.
their website.
Yeah, trademark. Okay, you can add this. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
This is a new thing.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
So now you know one thing. SonarQube is written in the Java. That is a thing. So now if I say simple way, any product which is written in Java, then you know that it's become a platform independent. So there's no question it should be coming, hey Rajesh, SonarQube can I install in Linux or Windows or this or that? You know that Java is a platform independent. So any product which is developed using Java is also can be installed in any platform. Correct, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, so written in Java. Now I think 8.x and 11.x is supported. So we need to check the installation documents also before getting into that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now, so this is a little bit of introduction about the SonarQube. Yes, it's a management tool for quality. Which quality? Code quality, test quality. Code quality comes from where? Static code analysis tool. Static code analysis, all the references, you can please refer it from here. Now, so yes, it's from the Sonar source. It has a certain different releases, multiple versions we have. And one more thing is powered by plugins. Plugins means if you want to enhance if you want to add more features, which is not you find in the default one, then you can install the more plugins from this place actually. Just now I showed you 157 plus plugins, you can find it. But by the way, you can find in the GitHub also so many free plugins also. So that's not a problem. Okay. And again, written in Java, and for saving cost in a software development, saving time for software development and improving the work quality and stuff like that. Okay, so now we have understood at least a little bit of stuff about the SonarQube and why do we need it. Correct now?
Yeah.
Okay, now next question I'm having in my mind, I want to know how SonarQube works. That's the question I'm having in my mind. Okay, how it works, what is the architecture? Simple way, what is the architecture? So simple, here I am a human being, okay, and I connect to SonarQube server, okay, and SonarQube server connect and do all this stuff through the database. Simple. Now here, this is a Java component, and this DB can be many. It can be Oracle, it can be H2, it can be Derby, it can be MS SQL, it can be Postgres. Then you will say, Rajesh, why you have not mentioned MySQL? So if I have a right memories, MySQL with the latest version, it's deprecated actually. If I have a right memory. So that's
Yes,
the reason
yes.
I'm not adding here that things. So now, yes, this server, the one which you have, is a Java component, and a database. These are the supported database which we have. Now, next thing is for the search. Search means what? Search for code, search for project, search for tickets, search for issue, search for rules. Rules means the one same thing I was talking about here. So in the website search, which tools they are using? Site search. I can simply say it's a site search rather than complicating too much. Site search means every website they have their own search also. So this tool also is a web-based tool, right? So it has to be search also. So search is empowered by Elasticsearch. Okay, Elasticsearch. That's the open source solution which we have for the searching and indexing and searching. Okay, so if someone will ask you, okay, what are the architecture of SonarQube? Yes, it's a server component which has a Java, and database we have, it can be any RDBMS. Okay, and then site searches, they use the Elasticsearch. Simple. Okay, now one more thing I would like to add here. The moment you say Elasticsearch, you know that, okay, Elasticsearch cannot be run with root. Yes, you cannot run Elasticsearch with a root. That's a limitation. So that means the statement what I'm trying to say here, SonarQube can't be run using root account. Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So that is a one prerequisite you have to consider while installing it and stuff like that. So yes. So now, okay, so how it works. So still, okay, I understood that these are the components, okay, but still I'm not clear about how basically it works, how it works, and why do we need it? Why these enterprises, every organization, they need SonarQube? Why they are not going to static code analysis tool, which just now I showed you here? A lot of tools are there. More than 200 static code analysis tools are there for different kind of analysis. So why they are not going for this rather than this SonarQube? We need to understand. So let's visualize little bit of it through the discussions, okay? And you suggest me whether the SonarQube is the right fit for organizations or not. So let's say this is a developer. Okay, this is the developer. Now this developer is writing a code in what? So writing code in Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, front end, back end, all these things. Agree with me? Any developers will write all this code, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this, I want to analyze only Java code. See here, so many tools are there. You know one thing, in one tool you won't find everything. That's the reason we have so many tools. Okay, check style will check the style, I mean best practices of coding standard. Find bugs will check the bugs, and security issues probably it will be checked by PMD, or let's say find bugs also. Emma should be somewhere here. Emma is not there. It should be somewhere in this page itself, right? So different tools has been developed for different check to find out the issues in the code, different kind of problem. So now this guy, I'm a single developer. Just imagine this simple calculation. I'm using two tools for Java, one tool for this, one tool for this, three tools for here, one tool for here, one tool for here. Are you agree with me? This is the real time scenario by one developer, correct?
Yes, yes.
Now you know what? Now these two tools you will run every day. So you got two reports. Here you got one reports, three reports, sorry. And here you got one reports. So now all together every day I got how many reports? 3, 4, 4, 3, 7 to 9. I'm just giving you I mean, just trying to visualize the problem. Okay. So 9 reports you get it only by the one developers. Just imagine 9 reports you get every day by only one developers, multiply by 20 developers. How many reports? 180 reports. Think about it. 180 reports per day. Here, these developers are using nine SCA tools. Maybe for the whole organizations, you are using 50 SCA tools. Just think about it. So here you have a 50 SCA tools. Here you are having 180 reports per day by your team. And whether That's last point is very important. Whether your team is going down in terms of coding standard, or whether it's doing up, I don't know. CTO of the company has no idea about it. One more thing here, I want to know who is the person who write a bad code. When this bad code was introduced, why this is a bad code or a good code, where it is, how can we solve it, how can we get all this information? So just think about it. You are a CTO of your organization or project manager of your organization, and you are getting 180 reports for your product, 50 SCA tools. You don't know whether you are doing good or not, and who is doing mistake and who's not doing, or what kind of mistakes you have. You have no visibility about it. Are you understanding the problems of enterprises
yes,
now
yes.
in terms of code review?
Yes, got it, yeah.
And then I think you know that why we need SonarQube, correct now?
Yes, exactly. Instead of going through
Why?
the individual tools and paying the lot of money and cost saving the SonarQube, and it's giving the whole one project code in a single analysis, saving a lot of time, and it
Yeah,
analyzing who writes particularly work on this particular code, and who are the developers written only this code, so they can
correct.
differentiating the repos and the projects and everything, so they can analyze, okay, this is the code who's writing, especially who write, especially the like sprints, some persons defining like a person's, okay, this exactly where the SonarQube is going to give the exact analysis, this is the where the issue. Yes,
That's correct. So this is the where we are using the SonarQube. That's the reason I said is a management tool. I view SonarQube as a management tool, but for what? Quality management. Okay, I'll discuss a little bit more, but let me show you one more image and you understand how it works. So understand that this is your developer machines. Okay. Now in this you have a code. Okay. This is the code. Don't mind about the visualization because I'm not very good in this creativity and all. So this is the code. Okay. Now here we have SonarQube server. Now, as I said, I will divide the SonarQube server into two parts. Okay, three parts. There's a one part. There's another part. Now, this I will say web. Web means dashboard. You can say dashboard also. The one human can interact with. Okay. Now, second one I would say. Sorry, I think I should say this one. Just
UI.
this one I should say rules. Okay, rules. UI, yeah, UI web dashboard all are same. Okay,
Yes,
here these are the rules. Now rules, and here you have gates. Okay, now what is the gates? I will not confuse you too much right now. Be limited with the discussion. Now here we have a database, DB, the one which I discussed just now. Now human, if they want to access, and let's say manager wants to access, they will access the website. Simple, right? Okay, so this web dashboard, you have a rules also and gates also. Now what is the gates? Out of scope now, but rules we have discussed. I would like you to remember this very carefully. Rules means what? Please understand. SCA tools, you have a rules, and rules is nothing but a codes. Correct? No? Yeah. So it's a rules. We call it rules. So these rules I'm talking about. So here I have shown you so many, you know, so many tools. These are the tools. But if you go and check that, you have a, let's say check styles maybe having 500 rules, or maybe Eclipse you have a 200 rules. These rules are nothing but a code, class file to check the code. Okay, so that's what I'm saying here. So what is happening? Understand that here. So first thing, this is the code. Okay, I'll create this, the textual probably will be more better. This is the code. Okay, so understand that here I wrote very clearly
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan, and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to 100s of playlists and 1000s of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.